Let's break down how Junior and Reggie actually made over $100,000 in one single month with just a few organic products. We're going to literally show you everything, the product, the strategy, everything. So let's break it down.
This is one of our stores which did 92k in the last 30 days. This one did 25k in just 10 days. And this silly little product right here made me and my boy Junior just under 100k in the last 6 months. And in this live filming session, I'm going to show you exactly how we found this product, how we find the concepts, and how we filmed the videos. Alright, so chances are you've probably seen the sad hamster meme on your For You page at least once this year. As soon as we saw this meme, we knew that we could make viral content because the material was already there. What I'm about to tell you is something very important that our mentors Tristan, Sasha, and the others taught us inside the program. The relationship niche is one of the best because people are constantly searching for something to give to their partner all year round, and that was exactly how we marketed this product. The next step was to find multiple different ideas, and the way we did that was niche research. So basically you just type in some keywords on TikTok like relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, gift for her. You just keep scrolling until you find a concept that makes sense. Right, so let's try relationship, and now we just want to scroll until we see a good amount of views. Okay, so this concept is actually pretty good. It's relatable, it's engaging, it has good views, but for my product specifically, I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, now let's just try sad hamster. Okay, so he's actually a perfect example. It looks funny, it looks relatable, and this is my exact product, so it's perfect. So we did this, and we had multiple brainstorming sessions with our mentors, and this way we never run out of ideas. So now I'm gonna quickly pop into the store to get some props. Alright, so we've got some flowers. We've got some ice cream. And lastly, we've got some spiders. This is another huge thing that our mentors in the program taught us. Good controversy can be the difference between 1 million views and 200 views. Just by placing an insect on the bed, we get comments like this, which get loads of likes and massively boost engagement on the video. And because these algorithms are built on watch time and engagement, our videos blew up like crazy. 40 million views, 30 million views, 19 million. And we were able to do this on multiple different accounts. All because of the insect, leaving the tag on the flowers, and even putting a fork in the ice cream. The possibilities are endless. Alright, so the hook is the most important part of the video. Nobody is going to watch your video if the first 3 to 5 seconds are not engaging. Alright, so you want to place at least one of your controversial props at the very beginning of the video to catch people's attention and get them to stop scrolling. Another thing you can do is pan the camera up like this at the very start because it makes it seem more organic. So the basic premise is the couple had an argument last night and the boyfriend got home to this letter which says, "I'm sorry, I'm just a girl." We have the flowers with the tag, the spider for controversy, and we've got the product which I kicked. And guess what? For controversy, because girls are going to be like, "Oh, why'd you kick it? It's cute." Everything must feel smooth, organic, and your lighting and quality of the video have to be on point. Your aim is to make a genuine connection with every viewer. You want them to watch your video and to go on your store and give you their money. So keep these things in mind with every video that you make. This is why we film each clip multiple times and send each video to the mentors before we post it. Now, luckily for me, I have a girlfriend, so I was better suited for this product than my lonely boy Junior. Send your prayers in the comments. All jokes aside, simply willing to film with your significant other makes the video so much more organic and engaging because people can relate to the scenarios more closely. And that is exactly how we got 40 million views and how we made 88k in the last 6 months with this plushie. People love to say dropshipping is dead, but it only feels like that when you're working by yourself.
Tell your story. How you guys been? How's everything?
So we started was it October last year? I'm going to show you exactly where we started, the first product that we did.
This is the beginning. This is before anything. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see that. This is peak content.
We actually we run it for a while, and then we made no money.
We decided to do ecom before you. We bought shit courses. We tried to get into it, bro. I promise you, but we got ripped off. I think we had another boy doing it actually with us, right? And we each paid like £200 to get this £600 course. We went to and we were like, okay, let's just start with this low product. Did that for a month. Our highest view video was 5k views, 1,000, 2,000 views. And so at that point, that's when we actually saw your case study with this kid, the 16-year-old.
Randy.
Yeah, I saw I was like, he did 200k in 1 month. That's when I told him, I was like, bro, do you see this? What are we doing wrong? We're doing something wrong, right? So that's when we decided to call you. We called you, boom. We didn't have the money at that point. We need to make the money so that we can be able to pay you, right? We decided to do 2 products. One of the products was a humidifier, this volcano humidifier. I think you've seen it before. So we split the products. He had the privacy case, I had the humidifier, and we were like, okay, the only way we could make it work, we're like, bro, whoever goes viral first wins. That's the only way we
I love that.
We ran that for like a month, 60 videos, nothing.
Like a month straight, no results.
But we were posting 3 videos a day. So we were just posting, and then October. It went viral actually a couple of days before. I showed him, I was like, oh, a couple 100,000. We're happy on Instagram. But we didn't make no website because we were like, that's not gonna make money. So we didn't make no website, no nothing. And then it started building up. We got like 2 million views. Yeah. I was like, okay, maybe you have to make it. We both go to work that day. I think he was at home, I was at work. So this was actually an 80-pound shift, okay, for 8 hours. My phone just starts going off. My Instagram, it's just like after like, follow. And then the Shopify starts rolling in. I literally just sent him a screenshot, yeah? And then he sends me a picture back. He's like, we're millionaires. I remember that. Bro, he sends back, oh, bro, I literally have a picture. He's like, yeah, we're millionaires now, bro. So after 8 hours, it was between like the 8 hours of my shift, of the 80 pounds, we made like $3,000. I was so gassed. It was the weirdest thing, making money out of thin air.
It actually is crazy. And I remember I had the same exact experience you just described. It's me texting my best friend. I made like $217 in like 3 months or something, or some shit like that. Like nothing, literally not revenue. Yeah. And I'm texting him like, this is it. I'm not going to go to college. This is the thing. I'm rich. This is unbelievable. And like exactly what you said, printing money out of thin air. You just post something on Instagram and it makes you real money and it goes into your bank account and you can pay something for. It's a crazy concept, right? And once you understand that, like my life, personally, it changed completely. When the very first sale hit, everything was different. I was like, all right, this is the only thing I'm going to do until I'm going to get rich. And that's the only thing, literally. Okay, so this is how it all started. How much do you make?
So with the humidifier, it was around 50K, and this one was 15K.
You go viral on these, you make your first like 50K. How do you feel there?
It was like, what, 10K a month? We were doing 10K months. But then after the dopamine hit, everything just like, okay, we need to make more. Like it's just like after the first 2 weeks, I feel like the hype was gone, because it's like, okay, let's make more. Like, how do we make more? We weren't even thinking like, okay, next product, or like how do we just keep this making more money, basically. And that's when we're like, so that's 1 month after the success. We do like what, 15K the month before, October. Join the program. We weren't even taking it serious. I won't lie to you, right?
We're doing uni.
Yeah, so we're doing uni. We're like, we got winners, and we're chilling. We just bought the program. It will help us in the future. And then we just see the plateau going down. We get a call from Jake. Jacob says, oh, where you guys been? No, because we haven't making no calls, nothing. Mm-hmm. We had a few product sheets. Actually, the product sheets, you know what the craziest part is? Yeah. To this day, I feel bad. Like, I'm deeply sorry for him, right? He had on the sheet, in the beginning, you had a whole bunch of like winners, right?
Yeah. On
that same sheet, around the same time those guys were like beginning to go viral, he had them all on the sheet, all tick green, right? And you know what I thought in my head? Right, so there's green and yellow, of course, right? I thought green was okay and yellow was gold, very good. So I had it all.
I told this guy, green is obviously good.
Yeah,
it's basic.
I told him, no, bro, that's not
wrong.
3 months later, and at that point, all of them were already cooked.
Just so for people to understand what this even means. Basically, you send in a sheet and then there's a bunch of products in there and we check it. And then if it's a really, really good product, it's marked green. If it's an okay product, it's yellow. You had a bunch of green ones in there and you thought green is shit and you didn't test them.
We had like 4 green. When it was the garment bag, we had that. We had literally even the jet blower. We had that. I was like, bro, these are shit, bro.
And I think it's also important to mention, like, the first 50K we made, the profit margins were so bad. They were really, really bad. Like,
yeah, but I think 30-40%. Mm-hmm. Like, that's bad, but it's like we also had refunds.
Problem, especially with the ego, is you look at the dashboard and you see the number, and that's the entrepreneur you are. You made 50K. This is what you think you are. You're the 50K guy. You have 50K. It's not even comparable. Like, in reality, like, being real is like, for 2 people, 50K, 30% profit after tax is broke. Like nothing. It feels very, very different because it's such a new thing. The dashboard is the thing that counts. And I think these calls are like sometimes life-changing. These moments where you're like, damn, I cannot feel cool anymore. This is the wrong approach. And then you have to change things up. I had a few of these and I felt horrible, but it's just what it takes.
He started doing affiliate and then he started blowing up. You can tell him about the whole affiliate. Remember in the course, Tristan started branching out to affiliate, trying to test it. And then he talked to us about it. Like, oh, you guys should definitely, our personas are good. We should start it. Mm-hmm. Listen, this is the problem between me, us. I hate showing my face on camera. I hate it. Like, that's my biggest downfall. But Reggie was cool with it. So I was like, broski, you do it, right? You take that, and I will try and find something to do on myself. So he started going affiliate, boom, and he blew off, and bro.
I mean, my thing is, like, I don't want to be the guy who isn't ready to do what it takes, right? If you tell me, oh, there's money if you show your face, I'm going to show my face, right? So Tristan was saying, oh, everyone's jumping on affiliate. Everyone's jumping on affiliate. I said, you know what, let me try it. Why not? Let's try it. And then, so the first product, actually the very first product I tried, I made like, what was it? 30K in GMV. I can show you the screenshot. So this was all from like one video, like literally. Yeah. I thought this was so cool. That's like 30K GMV right there. And then I'll show you the video right now.
By the way, just for people who don't understand what this is, like this is a very different thing. Like it's basically a different thing than organic. It's like being an affiliate for TikTok shops, and there you mostly have to show your face, and it's like pretty important. It's not a necessary thing, but it's like that's where the videos make the most money. And this is what you did.
So I'll do more face content now, but the first video that had to go viral, 5 million views, was this.
Bro, some basic ass video by
literally.
Like this how you like that's how I was like, bro, this affiliate thing is like on steroids, because I know TikTok makes money from your video, so they just push every horrible video that there is. So that would like literally compared to the videos we made before is horrible, but it's like TikTok makes money from it, so it pushes it and then it does that.
And this is where we start to do like controversy. Like we focus more on controversy. So in this video you see we have like cockroaches. So people like in the comments are talking about, you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? So you hide it in the video, like you show like
it has to be subtle.
Subtle, yeah, make it subtle, and then just so it seems like it wasn't supposed to be there. Like it's actually a real cockroach, and then stuff like that. Just little things for like controversy, and that was really important for us. Like when we discovered that, yeah.
So we're able to find these products, and the little tip that we had this supplier that we had since the beginning, and she was super nice. And literally, there was this one product that nobody was doing. Just one person was doing, and they were selling like crazy. This is actually the product we're going to show in the video, in this case study. So I seen the product before, right? But this supplier knew that it sold like crazy. And out of nowhere, she just says, by the way, you can do this. At first, I was like, okay, well, shit. The supplier told you to do it, so we might as well do it. Mm-hmm. So I put it in there. We showed it to the course members, like to the mentors. So that was not like a big product yet, because only one person was doing it. No one knew if we were getting money. Only the supplier.
The thing was, it was based on like a meme, like a very viral meme at the time. Mm-hmm. So the one that we went with was like very realistic. Like it looked very close to the meme. So the reason this worked actually, like I mentioned before, was a controversy. So it's a very like a girl's niche type of video. So it talks about micellar water, and then I misspelled micellar water, like on the note. Yeah. Every girl was talking about that, like in the comments talking about, oh, you misspelled it. There was a cockroach in it, but it was very subtle. Like she mentions it like very briefly, and then like the people who saw it, they're talking about, oh, did you see that cockroach?
Actually, the crazy thing about this product, right? The wow factor you would say is that it actually makes a sound, right? Normally, all the plushies don't make any sound; it's just plush. But this one, once you press it, it makes that sound, the iconic sound, the meme
sound. So the fact that I came into the room and then I ran away, it was like a skit. It was like a very organic, actually.
You can feel the Tristan vibe in there.
Yeah.
That's when we had a lot of competition, by the way. Yeah.
It was believable. It wasn't a dropshipping video, like it was organic.
Yeah. A lot of girls were relating. But yeah, so this is actually the product that we started, July? That was July, right? From January to July, we had like a few little products that went viral, like in total around 20K rev. And then, bro, I literally had the feeling. I was just telling bro, I was like, yo, this is going to go viral. I think we only had one competition, like this Chinese warehouse. First video got like 50,000 views. Bro, we've never seen that before, right? We're like, yeah, we're onto something. But the third video blew up 7 million, right? Before, we couldn't even put a link in bio at that point just yet, yeah? So it was just people searching it up. We did like 2K in that day. The next day, it was 7 a.m. Tristan, because I put it in the group chat that we were going viral. At 7 a.m., this guy calls me. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? Make a fucking website. Yeah? It's like 7 a.m. and it was like 10, 11 p.m. for him, right? So he stayed up all morning. Because he was like, yo, you're going viral. It's going to make money. So you better use the shrine theme. We never used that before. We had to go through everything, right? He just stayed up like until like midnight just working on the website. We called Sasha because we got stuck as well. Sasha woke up and we were in the call for another hour with Sasha in the morning. So I literally appreciate you for that. I've never seen that before. It's like early in the morning, no need to be there, you know? They were there just helping me out, getting the website set up. That day we put the website up for the live. That day we made 2K.
I can promise you, the only reason they actually did that is because they see you're actually trying. They don't do that for everyone, and they only do that for people who truly are trying. And in the program, there's priority people. We literally prioritize people who are trying more. This is how we want to do it. I know there's a few people who are gonna make the majority of the money because they're actually doing it, and it was very obvious that you guys are the ones at that point. So how did it go from there?
Yeah, from there, actually, that was the first product that we did a 10K day, right? So at that point, first month thing, we started like mid of July. First month thing, we did like 20K. Boom. First 20K ever. We just kept on working. And this, I can't lie to you, like this product is just a little sneak peek. We're still trying to work on it. You know, we're just running it for a couple months, for like 2 months now. We get a call with Bon. I was at the gym again. Bon literally gassed this shit so hard. He was like, bro, if you do this correctly, this can be a 6-figure product. I never heard 6 figures in my life before that. Bro, literally, I think this product literally made us learn what e-commerce is. The game was this for us. Okay, get a product from Jacob, or get a product, get verified, start filming, go viral, make a quick website, and start printing. That was the whole flow.
And the product dies, and you have to find another one.
Exactly. With this one, it was like, okay, we went viral. And then the website we made, we're like, okay, let's make a website and put it up. Though it didn't convert at all. I think we had the worst, we had like 0.02% conversion rate. It was like people were going on the website, they were like, yeah, we don't want this product. Because of how we just like, at that point, we just had to come back and be like, okay, how do we we went viral, but how do we take these people and convert?
I remember we had that call, like where you showed me that website. It's so obvious that it's not going to convert at all.
Yeah. But for us, it was like, for us, we had worse websites before that. And it converted. I think it was just because of the type of product that it is.
It has to be very clear how the customer can exactly use it perfectly, and it was just not. Like, they didn't get it. And I think like big next move, which you generally did, was find a product, put in a crazy amount of work up front before you even start making money, and then you make it work. And this is how you basically get to that next level. I mean, like at that point, you already made how much? Like maybe 100, 150K. You already made some money, right? But after that, you need to find one product which is literally your baby, and you focus all your time and you dedicate everything onto there, and that's how you get to the million. And this is exactly the way to go.
Right now we're like 150K
on that product only.
Yeah. So this is basically, we started this around, you can see here, to October 13th. Bang. Mm-hmm. And then you just see how it's like the work in progress, right? Yeah. It's just the work in progress. Like we were getting a whole bunch of views. Like normally when you see a spike like this on any organic thing, you expect like high sales, right? The comparison to everything else is nothing, you know? It was just because of the type of product that it is and just what we needed to just figure out before it can actually work, right? Yeah. So basically it was the only reason we were able to do this and just concentrate. It was because, remember, we have the fear of just going back down to shit, right? Well, like, how do we scale as fast as possible with the hamsters at this point? Yeah. So Tristan at that point was starting TikTok Shop. And we're like, bro, this is easy to do on TikTok Shop. No extra time needed. We told Tristan, because at that time we didn't know how to run it in the UK. So we're like, yo, can you just please do it for us in the US? So we were just sending him videos. He made a whole show for us, and then he started uploading. Mm-hmm. At first, it was like a couple hundred views. It was like a couple thousand. I was like, oh my days, why is it not working? It's normal for TikTok Shop, by the way. It starts slow. And out of nowhere, it just blew up. We had like 700,000 views, and we made like 10K from 700,000 views. Mm-hmm. It was like, we were the first ones. I think that's why it did so well. But it was like, the conversions were crazy. And then we just went into a whole bunch of problems with TikTok Shop. But in total, just in the US, we were made upwards of like 15K, right? We brought it to the UK, it hit up again, started going viral. At that point, that's the only money we had. At that point, I was like, yo, should we even run this? Because if we're doing still good, like we're still doing 20K months, right? Should we even do this, right? And that's when I had a call with you. I was asking you, yo, where should our time go right now?
You do all of it still on organic, right?
Yeah.
Organic still.
Absolutely insane. That is ridiculous that you guys don't do ads. This is the product. This literally is the product you have to make it work with, because there's a few things I don't think you understand it. You post a video on organic and the person goes to your website. In specifically your case, it's an expensive product. Like in a lot of the cases, they can't instantly buy it. Okay. It's not an impulse decision purchase. What they do is they forget about it. If it comes up again, they're going to start searching it on Google, and that's it. What you need to do 100,000% is have retargeting ads everywhere. Everyone who was on your website needs to be reminded that they can buy this product from your website. I promise you, this is going to increase everything so much, because I saw your conversion rate right now, which is 0.1%, which is okay for organic, high ticket, not instantly purchasable. I understand it. I get it. But I have a store. It doesn't have an organic account. No Facebook ads and no organic. We made 13K yesterday. Almost everything's profit. We did it with native ads. That's Google search. And when you go to some random website, you know, on the left and right, there's ads popping up.
Yeah.
That's how we made it. It is a money glitch, especially for products like this, where you have a person who visited on the website. The only reason they didn't buy is it was either too expensive, they didn't know how to use it, they didn't get it. Okay? You need to bombard them with ads, because they did, like, you don't have an impulse purchase product. I promise you, if you actively try ads on this, and this is why I was pushing on you so hard on that one call, because I understand how much work it is you have to put into this. And I see it becoming $1 million brand. This is a crazy product. It's really, really good if you do things right.
These talks, bro, like real talk. So, because we just finished exams today, right? So it's like, okay, boom, we need to just have the game plan in our head by the time we have to start again. So we don't have the excuse of, oh, I'm going to uni and all this bullshit.
Here's the plan. You run Google search campaigns, which I already told you in the last call and you still didn't do.
I had a call with the Google Ads guy. He said, right now what happens in December, sales go down. I recommend you guys start in January. So I was like, okay, cool. I thought that was a game.
I'm telling you something. There are real people who today Googled your product. They searched it up and they bought it somewhere else or didn't buy it at all. The reason for that is because you didn't have a search campaign today, not right now, today. So no timing, whatever. It's Google search. You don't need new customers. We're talking about retargeting. People who already looked at your stuff. You know, if they specifically search for your product after they looked at your thing, they're there to buy. The conversions rates we have are ridiculous, because it's like every 10th person, literally we have like 10% conversion rates from this, because they searched it up. They want to buy it. It's not like organic. It's not pushing it down their throat. They searched it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have a call with him tomorrow.
Yeah. That's number one. Number two is Facebook retargeting.
Yeah.
Where everybody who was on the website, you retarget them with ads. And number three, and this is something which also will work if you do it the right way. The website needs a little more optimization in terms of, like, especially for desktop, if you want to run Facebook ads properly. But that's what you need to do. You need to take the product to the next level by running Facebook ads. And this is very important. So what you need to do is you need to take your best videos and make them more salesy and restructure them and make them look like ads. I'm going to set up a call with you and my brother, and he's going to show you how to do that exactly. Then you can take it from there.
So what I really wanted to ask was this, right? So it's like, what's the life of the organic, right? Because for me, it's like, okay, we're doing organic. That's what's making the money now. You know, you're saying ads now. And just leave organic, basically.
No, I'm not saying leave organic. You guys made a lot of money from organic. It's a lot of profit you make every month from this product from organic. Under no circumstance I'm saying stop doing organic. I'm saying add new things in. I don't see how you would make 5 times more per month from organic only from this product. I literally don't have a plan for you guys if you would want to make 500K per month with this product on organic. I don't know how to do that. You know, it's very, very, very difficult. The only way I see you guys get to that actually high level is with ads. And it just doesn't make sense to put in 90% of the work, which is making really good content, and then taking that content and you post it and you never use it again. Like, to you guys, that's the most normal concept in the world. You guys just post a video on organic and that's it. For everyone who's good at Facebook ads, that is insane. That is absolutely ridiculous. Like, put in all the work, make a perfect video, and then not use it as an ad. What the fuck is this? Like, you have a massive Google Drive link with hundreds of clips of your product. You have a bunch of storylines. You have the perfect setup to be really good at Facebook. You just have a few missing things, and you need to do that. And that's how you take all of your money, and you can literally 5x the whole, like, monthly revenue. You could 5x inside of a few months if you do things right.
Christmas is gonna be nice.
No, I think next Christmas is going to be nice. Like, I don't think it's going to be fast. Doing ads is a new thing. It's not organic. It's a full on new thing. You're going to suck for sure in the beginning. It's not going to be it's a new thing. So this is what you have to prepare for, and it's going to take some time, but you can make it work with this one.
I always wanted to ask you, right? So you see, because you see everything from the top. Yeah, you're like, because you have the whole course, you have everyone doing this, all the products. What makes you choose your product? Let's say, because I think you made your 1 million a month. By the way, congratulations on that one. Are the type of products that you do, is it just completely out of this world? Like, how do you choose your products when to do 1 million a month, or is it just scaling within that instance to do that?
It's partially the product, and like the product which did like $1 million last month for us. We tested 10 products to find that one product. Literally 4 other ones out of the 10 were also doing really well, but that was the big main winner.
Because we have a month basically before we start again. What do we need to do? Because the plan is to basically have everything set up and just be pushing.
The reason for that is, number one, the product is literally perfect, and we have a trick. The trick is this: you find a product which has a ridiculously high perceived value, and you use everything you can to sell it for super cheap. So we were able to source the product for a crazy, like the amount it costs us to get the product is super low. Okay. It looks like a $200 product. We sell it for $15. The entire niche knows the product. They know it costs $200. We sell it for $15. And the perceived value, the gap in price versus perceived value is just so high that it makes it a no-brainer. The reason why specifically this one made the $1 million is because we used so much force. Like, we did everything, like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of ads, videos. Like, we did everything to just push it to this volume, and it just worked. You just have a perfect offer, perfect products, perfect videos. You do that with organic, and then you scale up with Facebook as high as you want. It doesn't, like, you just spend $1 more and you make $3 more.
Is your game in this whole e-com thing? Because like, you made the big money, you're at the top, like, you want to get higher, of course, I assume, right? But it's like, okay, what is your game plan? Like, do you want to have one brand that you just like a like international brand that everybody knows you're making a whole bunch of money from? I was like, what's your game plan on this?
The real problem is I'm kind of comfortable here. Like, it's annoying. It's annoying, but like, the $1 million we did last month did zero change in my life. Like, nothing changed at all. No different, So it's like, cool, amazing.
Yeah.
My life actually was not affected at all. No, do I say I don't want to make more? No, not at all. My prediction is I'm going to end up this year at anywhere between 5 or 10 mil a month till end of 2025. Let's see if it works, but that's my prediction. It's 1.4 million last month. And things we learned from there is so much more than we learned from before, where it was like 400 or 500K a month, because we can just do so many tests on that scale. Every few hours, you can split test your landing page and have like a few thousand people go on this and this, and you see exactly like what's better. And we just did so much optimization everywhere. We tested so much that our understanding of the game just significantly grew, And I feel like we figured out new things which are going to allow us to scale to like 5 or 10 million. Let's see if it works, but I estimated well. I think it actually will. So,
but when you do this e-com for you, I feel like, does it look like a game at this point? Like, because you know how you just said, okay, I figured it out. Like, okay, I can do this. Let me point this in. Let's see how much my character involved. It's like, is it a game at this point?
Yeah, no, 100%. It's just fun. It's not real anymore.
It's not at this point. Damn. No, but hey, that's the goal, bro. Honestly, bro. Like, for us, it's like genuinely just retire the family and just take this to the next level. Because I know some people want to just do this and then go to what is that place called? It's like Bali. Yeah, there we go. They want to go Bali and chill for the rest of their life. I don't want to do that.
Dubai.
Not even Bali, but they want to go Bali. They want to chill. I feel like we deserve it, and everybody around me deserves it. So it's like, let me.
We got the same mindset. We just want to make as much as possible. Like, keep going. Like the past year, we've seen like so much like the growth. Like we haven't seen the money that we've seen right now. Last year, I'm gonna see even more. Bro, we're not gonna stop.
So the thing is, it's so blessed to actually have someone that to work with, and that's one of the things I actually want to say. Like the biggest tip, bro. I said it to everybody that I even talked to. Right? It's like, bro, for one, if you can find someone that you can struggle with and have fun at the same time, you will get so far. Because, bro, I promise you, like when we were not making no money, it was horrible. Because we stopped our like low agency job. Right? Because that was literally comfortable money. We're like, yo, we can't go to comfortable again. So, but we were struggling and we didn't make it work. But it was like enjoyable. I remember it now as if it was fun, right? It's like, bro, if you can have someone that you can do this with, bro, you're going to go so far. And I've been telling this so many times. I'm so lucky, so blessed to have him to just work and just keep on scaling like we're doing right now.
100%. Like this whole game can be so lonely if you do it by yourself and you don't have anybody to talk to. And also like this whole competition thing and also like bragging to each other, like outworking each other, just doing more and just it's so fun. Also with this whole community talking to like the guys.
Exactly.
It's just like, it's so much fun in terms of just being able to talk to the exact, like it's a person who's going the same exact journey as you. And you can just see and relate so much. I can't compare talking to like my brother, who's super deep in the game, to talking to a random friend who's not connected to this at all. It can be fun. Like I love hanging out with friends who are not connected to this, but it's a different level. And it's so much more fun to speak about the thing, which is like the most interesting thing to me, which is business. It's just so interesting. So like also the program and the network I've gotten through this is insane. And like I see the real value of this entire program. It's not the money I make from it. It's literally the connections I've got and the learnings I had, because like the money we make with dropshipping would be impossible without the program, because I see so much. I can learn so much. I know so many people. I can ask everyone. And there's so many people who are super thankful to me, who I can ask any question I want. In the middle of the night, they're going to pick up the call and they're going to help me, you know? So it's just so helpful to run this whole program. And it's just great.
And I appreciate the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? But bro, before I want to end this call, right? Like I know we're getting soon, but so I heard a little rumor, right? That you're like 6'5" and like 100 kilo plus. Right? So and you do boxing apparently. That's what I heard, right? So I'm just gonna ask you, just on your opinion, you know, you can be a little prideful, like, do you think you can take us on a cheat day? Like
bear in mind, this guy is 5'5".
No. I'm like 6'1", solid at 80, 90 kilos, you know what I'm saying? I saw the little video you had with Mikey and Bon boxing. Yeah. And that was 4 from them, by the way.
I officially can invite you to come to Frankfurt and we do a little sparring session and we find out.
Okay. I'm done with this one.
Listen. We're going to upload. I'm just telling to everybody here, bro. If it gets like 1,000 views, 10 views, bro, I'm uploading how I knock out Michael Bernstein.
Come to Frankfurt. Let's do it.
No, but honestly, it was a pleasure, bro. Like all shit aside, but it was a pleasure, man. Thank you so much, man.
For sure. It was great. Actually, before we end it, can you summarize your entire experience with the program and everything to a person who isn't in, who's just doing it by themselves? Like, what would you tell them?
So if you're trying to go through e-commerce by yourself without mentors, what are you doing? Literally, we could not have done any of this without Michael and the team. Like, honestly, like, we would have made the same progress in like 5 years or something like that. I don't know, but not the same at all. Yeah.
So get the course, and I'm saying you get to meet us. I'm gonna beat you in everything again. By the way, Bon, Mikey, Tristan, we're coming for you. Oh, and respectfully, you too.
Coming for me? All right.
I'm coming for you too.
See you in Frankfurt, yeah?
Yeah, see you, boss.